Buenos Dias Gunners Collective. Back at it? You already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Here's another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Guard! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's another one. Bye-up. Bye-up. Now, as you can tell by that thumbnail right there, I know a lot of you guys clicked on it because you're like, damn, Gunner got jumped. Good, good. Kill him. Kill him. But this is old news, man. This shit been happened, right? But before you click off because you feel I bamboozled you or that I clickbaited you, that's not the case, man. I'm going to tell a story about me getting moved on at a Filthy Rich concert. I know you guys like to hear about me getting beat up. So here it was, man. I took the elbow in a real way, man. Straight up off the top ropes like Macho Man. Oh, yeah. And that's just the way it be like sometimes, man. Sometimes you have to chalk it up to the game. You can't be that coolest motherfucker all the times. Sometimes you have to be that uncool motherfucker that just gets your ass beat and has to press on and push on because that's what it be like sometimes. Anyway, so trip out. I think it was 2016, man. You know, I was chilling like a villain, posted up at the pad, not doing a whole lot of nothing. Kicking back, I think it was, I don't know if it was September or, I'm not sure the exact date, man. I just know it was in 2016. You know, I want to be as accurate as possible so that way when you guys fact check it, you can know I'm talking about what I'm saying about. Anyways, I'm doing my thing. And my primo calls. One of my primos calls. He's from Fresno, right? Or he lived in Fresno at the time. He's not from Fresno, but he lived in Fresno. Anyway, he's like, hey, what's cracking, carnal? What you doing? I said, man, I'm just chilling like a villain. What's happening with it? He said, hey, bro, let's go to the Filthy Rich concert. I said, man, I ain't trying to go to that high-powered ass bullshit. Every time we pull up on concerts or every time we go out somewhere, man, you be acting the fool. And I ain't trying to get caught up over your bullshit because what's going to happen? I'm going to be the one locked up. I'm going to be the one with handcuffs on. You're going to be at Bobby Salazar's the next day. I'm cool. Anyone that knows what's up with Fresno, they know I know, right? Real talk. So anyways, he keeps pressing me. Come on, bro. Come on. You don't be doing shit. Man, you be all up in the house, man. Just posted up like a thumbtack. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go somewhere. Now, you have to know the backstory to know the true story. At this time, I'm not pressing. I'm not applying pressure. I'm not pushing. I'm non-active. I'm on the other side, man. I'm not in good standings, right? So I'm not out there trying to puff up my chest and act like something I'm not. See, when I'm not active, homie. I don't fake it. I don't try to portray like I'm something I'm definitely not. And then when motherfuckers fact check and they start to look at the history, it ain't no mystery, right? They see exactly what it is. So when I go to these places, I got to keep my head on swivelization. Guard! I got to be prepared. I got to be ready for whatever might happen. You know, so I need me a little toolie, a biscuit, you know, a drummer, whatever it is, man. Anything that can get my hands on, it's in the trunk. So I'm posted up and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. If we're going to go, we're going to go all out, bro. You know, I'm not going to go in there trying to act cool and trying to act tough. But I know definitely, man, I'm going to do what I does. So anyways, this concert was taking place in Modesto at a club called the Palladium. Now, I've been to the Palladium hundreds of times, right? I used to be popping. I remember when Baby Bash used to pull up and perform. E40 pulled up, Spice One. So many different Black Sea from RBL Posse. So many different rappers would pull up. This was the go-to spots right there on 10th Street in Modesto. The Palladium was popping back in the, I don't know how it is now. Sasuke, I don't go to that motherfucker, but I know back in the days, man, that was the spot to be at, you know, in the Central Valley. Wasn't nothing else to really go to unless you were trooping to Fresno or hitting the Bay Area. Ain't nothing scarier. So anyways, he's like, it's in Modesto. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? You're taking me right in the heart of the 209, almost right in the heart of the valley where the wiggleization is real. These vatos in Modesto approach you in an active fashion. They're not playing. That's how it's always been in Motown. Motherfuckers would get at your teeth. Look, I'm missing one. Like I told you, it's over there by the taco trucks on 9th Street somewhere. All over a Lakers jersey. Vatos ain't playing, right? So I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. If we're going to go, we're really going to go. So he calls up a couple of his homeboys. And he's like, don't trip, we're going to go in there 4 deep, homes. It's going to be all good. We got your back, is it? Right? I'm like, I ain't even worried about that. You know, I'm worried about you acting a damn fool and me getting locked up in Stanislaus County Jail because I definitely ain't going to tell him what the wiggle is. As soon as I get in there, I'm taking flight. I'm taking off on a homie and I'm just being honest, right? Like a Mozzie song. So anyways, he pulls up. He pulls up to pick me up and I'm real apprehensive. Little nerves going because I just have a bad feeling. And one thing I'm here to tell you, man, and this is facts, and any of you that have been in the game, you know this. If you got that bad feeling in your gut, homes, you're probably right. Something's probably going to go down. You're probably going to have your ear bone connected to your eye bone. And that's just how it usually happens. You know, your gut feeling, that's why the gut's there. It's not that just there to take a masa, you know, and it's not there if you're a transmission to be getting up in. It's there, man, to give you reasoning behind what you're doing, to let you know. So anyways, I have a gut feeling, man, something just ain't right, man. It's going to be a Philthy Rich concert in the Palladium in Modesto. I'm not active. There's going to be a gang of active norteños there, a gang of active gente, a little bit of everyone. You know, one thing about the Valle is everybody pulls up to these things because there ain't nothing else to do. So I'm like, fuck, hey, I'm putting myself in no man's land. And Chucky ain't even going to get up. I already know. Half these dudes I'm going with, I don't even know their names, right? Heko and Jekyll, these two dudes look like motherfucking nerds. Straight out of Revenge of the Nerds. One looks like Ogre and the other one looks like Point Dexter. So I'm like, oh, bro, you done fucked me up, right? He's like, don't trip, they got hands. Yeah, to jack a motherfucker off, this is real talk. We're going to go into this motherfucker unstrapped, unaware, and unhealthy. It's gonna be a smoggy situation. So anyways, we pull up. And I remember when we get there, there's a gang of hyenas in the front, man. The line is deep. It's real because every chick is trying to go get on Philthy Rich's nuts, you know? Hey, they're all trying to get him some of that seminary. They're all trying to get him some of that footlong. They're all trying to get him an Africano brother, you know what I mean? Talking all that high power shit. I'll never mess with blacks. Oh, they're filthy, right? So Philthy Rich definitely, man, had his thing going on in there, man. He was politicking and rapping all at the same time. So we pull up and we see all these chicks, man. And my primo, man, he's the Mac from way back, you know, something like Jerome. So he pulls up on a player like the Himalaya shit and starts talking to him. And I'm like, shit, we'll go with them, eh? We'll cut out. I'll rent the motel. I got money, right? I'll rent a motel. Fuck Philthy Rich. We'll just put Philthy Rich songs on while we're boning them, right? He's like, nah. We're going to go up in this motherfucker, but we're going to kick it with these chicks. So now we do the collabo, right? And if anyone knows what the collabo means, it means we don't miss some chicks in the front that are thirstier than ever. And we got a little bit of feria, so of course, it ain't tricking if you got it. So I'll pay for you, right? We all go in, and now we're having drinks. Okay, we're having drinks. This concert's popping, man. There's a gang of gente, and I see a gang of norteños. And none of them are looking my way. They all got their chicks. There's groups and pockets of people, man, and you could tell. See, I know, because my awareness is up, what homeboys are about that business and what homeboys are just in the corner, not trying to be about anyone's business. But I see a lot. It's a big mix, man, and there's Vatos mean mugging. So anyways, a fight breaks out. We're there like not even 15 minutes, and a fucking fight breaks out, and it's between two paisas and an Africano, right? I don't know what happened. I don't know who was in the wrong. I just know the paisas were getting dusted and disgusted. Bing, hung. This fucking Africano brother was putting hands on him, right? So, of course, there's another vato, Mexicano, big old dude. I guess he was an army guy. He jumps in to try to break it up. Security comes, breaks shit up. It is what it is, man. They're trying to shut down the concert. They're telling everyone, hey, man, if anything else pops off, man, we're going to shut this motherfucker down. So I'm like, good, shut it down. And before it gets sticky and gets real tricky dance moves, brisk, right? And I definitely wasn't scared of the situation. I just knew ultimately I was going to go to that damn Stanislaus County Jail. And anyone that's ever been there, it sucks, right? And I ain't trying to go to that spot. But anyways, the fucking concert continues. The party continues. Everyone's having a good time. I'm popping at a little bad one. I'm like, damn, girl, how old are you? 24? Sounds good. Does the wind blow 24 different ways with you? And we're already lining shit up because we're going to get a motel, a hotel. You know what I mean? We're going to take the host to the hotels and we're going to do what we does, cuz, right? You know what I'm saying, man? We're really going to get in the remix. Like a Jodeci song. Come and talk to me. So I got this bitch on my hip, right? She's latched in and I'm definitely politicking and playing all up in her earlobe. And at the same time, my primo starts to act funny and a fool. It's what he does. This is his MO. This is why to this day, I don't go nowhere with this motherfucker because he's different. He likes attention. Sasuke, he's a clout chaser. Back in them days, that vato would wear a shirt that said clout, right? Nah, I'm just bullshitting. But at the same time, that's the type of individual he is. Someone who wants his present felt and wants everyone to know exactly what it is. Now, at the same time, this vato's non-active like a motherfucker as well as I am. His standings at the time were even worse than mine. Sasuke, I just stepped back and got off, right? This motherfucker, I don't know what he did to go on the other side. I just know it wasn't a weird case. But anyways, he's a wanted man, so he has a lot more to hide and a lot more to stay aware with. And this vato's out there acting a fool. Shots for everybody. My primo's got it. I'm like, hell nah, right? This chick is like, damn, I thought you said you were balling. I'm like, okay, I got this half, and this fucking nerd ogre looking fucker will get that half. So we're having a good time. We're partying, man. About an hour goes by. Philthy's deep in the mix. He's pushing out in the crowd. He's doing his thing. There's a gang of cats there. I guess I'm assuming they're from the Bay Area, Oakland, or with his entourage. Motherfuckers is getting bitches' phone numbers all up in the crowd. I mean, the Palladium's not a very big place, so it's very intimate. Shoulder to shoulder. Chicks are out there twerking and popping and doing all kinds of other types of stuff that I ain't even seen to this day. It was like a whole fucking room of Instagram models. So I'm really happy. I'm in that motherfucker like, what's happening, right? The chick is like, what about me? What about you, right? And anyways, I'm not even thinking the gang mentality when a group of norteños walk in. Okay, I could only assume they were norteños by the Mongolians that they still had, which they shouldn't have had, but red t-shirts and things of that nature, right? But dress shirts, they were smooth about it. So anyways, they walk in on their real fly gangster shit, man, and I can see they're scanning the room. Now, these guys, I assume, are with the business. And I tell my primo, hey, you know what right there? Them vatos are with the B-I-double-Z, right? They're with the biz. So what we need to understand and do is quiet down, drink our shots, knock these holios, and get on down the road like Goto's Julio, right? We need to fucking do it pushing and moving and put some pain where it ain't. But my primo, of course, big mouth bass the way he is, man. He walks right up to, what's up, carnales? What's up, homies? That's Norte, that's right. Vato ain't active like a motherfucker. Ain't been active since 2013. You know what I'm talking about? This Norte, fronting like a motherfucker. I just did a video yesterday about Vato's locking it up in the cop car. I'm still trying to play active. That's what this Vato was doing right now. I don't want no part of that. I'm on my grown man shit. I'm on my man, stay away from me shit. I'm on my, I got love, homes. That's about all you're going to get. And this one Vato that's there with them, who's, I guess, the leader or in a leadership type role. He's the mouthpiece, the spokesman for him. He's like, where you from, homie? And my primo, of course, is like, we're from Merced, eh? Oh, you know the homeboy this, and you know the homeboy that, and whoop-de-whoop. And next thing you know, about to start whipping out phones. Now, for those of you who ain't up on game, let me tell you how it was in the Central Valley from about 2011 on up to the present. If a Vato hits you up, and he's like, hey, homie, you active? Or, hey, homie, where you from? You know what I mean? When you tell him, you best to be real. So you can't wiggle. There is no lying. I hate them motherfuckers that front, bro. Are you active, Simon? I mean, yeah, I'm radioactive, right? They like to play that role knowing damn well they're not in good standings or they're not wiggling like that no more. Let me tell you what happens in the Central Valley. I don't know how it goes in LA. I don't know how it goes in the Bay, but I know in the Valle, Vatos will whip out the fucking phone right then and there, homes, and start calling people from your barrio, your hood, people they've been. See, you got to understand in the Valley, everyone done went through Tracy. Everyone done been on a 4 or 3 yard. Well, some been on a 2 yard. In Avenal, but most people have been everywhere. But then again, that whole thing from the Valley, so it doesn't count. Most people have been around and know the who's who or the who the fuck are they, right? So they'll whip out phones. Hey, shit, my old Sally's from Merced, homie, it's all good. Hey, hey, what do they call you, eh? They call me Casper, right? Hey, you know about the name Casper? Yeah, he's all taquiated. Yeah, he has a D-E-L right here. I mean, just crazy shit, right? They'll start fucking doing a check right there, paperwork time, over the phone. It's that new social media shit. Even back then, that's just how it was, so don't get approached in a certain manner and bitch up. And all of a sudden, homes, well, you see, yeah, bro. Hey, yeah. I'm from Vacaville, right? No, don't do that, bro. Speak on where you're from and be righteous and real and be ready to defend yourself and get off. Cause these Vatos are going to press and push righteously, right? That's what they're supposed to do. We were doing this shit back in the days at the club. So anyways, let's get back to the stop game. So they're hitting my primo, where you from? This Pablo, so I'm from Dayton, I'm from Merced, I'm from here, right? Hey, who the Vatos you with? Not them guys. Hecko and Janko, we're cool off them guys. I'll fuck them up with one toe like this while I'm macking at a bitch, right? They're not worried about the nerds. They're more concerned with myself, because I'm over there fucking spandy, right? I'm over there having it my way. I'm like a Geico caveman, I'll have the grape Kool-Aid with the splash of Henny, right? I'm over there doing my thing. And my primo's over there politicking. He's on his gangbang shit, all tatted down. Looks like he just got out of Old Folsom, right? He's like, are you coming out? Yeah, I'm coming out, right? He's on his gangster shit. And I'm like, damn, here we go. As soon as these Vatos hit me up, I'm going to let it be known, bro. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, add preservatives. I'm not going to fake it. Fuck faking it, man. I'm going to get jumped anyways, right? They're going to find out. What am I going to say? Hey, they call me Pee-wee from fucking, somewhere fucking way out in the middle. They call me Pee-wee from fucking Weed, California. Nah, I'm not going to do all that. My name is fucking Hyman from Warville. Nuh-uh. They call me Lebanon from Livermore. Nah, I'm not going to do none of that. I'm going to be real, homes. They call me the gun from West Side of Merced, homes. So anyways, sure enough, Vatos are on the phone, whipping phones out, doing identity and paperwork checks. My primo's like, hey, these are cool. They're homies. Motherfucker, they're your homies, not my homies. See, I ceased to be a homie in 2013. That's when my homelization went different. That's when I just wanted to be about macking on bitches and spending money. That's when I decided righteously, Holmes, that I'm not involved in that no more. But this vato constantly wants to play that role. I hate motherfuckers that play the active role when they know damn well they locked it up in a cop car, right? So anyway, the vato is super duper. And this one vato's like, hey, where you from, Holmes? I said, I'm from Dead End, Merced, Holmes. He said, are you homie? I said, how you spell that? All right? Is that with a capital H or do you spell it with a Y? Because I used to spell it with the I-E. But you could spell it both ways, right? So now he's like, hey, you a homie? I said, I'm not active, bro. He said, what? It seemed like Philthy Rich stopped like, even Philthy Rich said, this is live wire energy. What the fuck? This essay's crazy. Damn, Mexicans gonna fuck my show up, right? So Philthy Rich is bumping in the background. It's hella loud. Chicks are screaming and everything. And this vato goes, hey, you said what? I said, I'm non-active, homie. He said, what do you mean non-active? Like you don't gangbang or what? I said, nah, I don't gangbang. He said, were you ever a homie? I said, I was, cuz, right? Oh, pow! Whoa. But I'm not now, right? Double up. Vato caught me, right? Someone's dead. I'm back at it like a smack addict, right? We're rumbling, bro. We're rushing. These other vatos are fucking grabbing my cousin by his head and doing fucking UFC knees. The vato looks like, what was that? Kazmat Chamaya. Right? Fucking my cousin up. But my primo's a big boy, so he's got one, bro, in the bear hug like that vato from, what's that fucking movie? That movie? Now you just can't leave. With the big fat guy pressing him against the jukebox. He's jukeboxing him, right? These two nerds, just like I thunk it, right? One dude's over there like, hey, I just bought a drink. Can I get my money back? They're about to fucking bounce on us. More bounce than ounce on the zap shit, right? And I'm getting plaqueated by 3 or 4 fucking vatos. Boom, boom, they're giving me the business. I got one's Mongolian wrapped around me, and I'm trying to give him the fucking hit while I'm fucking, I'm doing the offense, defense. These vatos fucking, they fucked us up, right? They got off on us. Now, moral to the story is they didn't shut the concert down, but they kicked us up out of there, and we kind of ruined the bullshit. But here's the real kicker, I wanted to speak on. So I got beat up, I got jumped, I got stomped out. Didn't break no bones, didn't lose no teeth. Left leaking. I expected that. Got back to the home like, we can't do nothing. I told you, right? My primo's like, that shit was fun. I said, it was kind of fun, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, wipe yourself. Wipe yourself. He's like, well, I got boogers and shit. Nah, you got fucking blood pouring profusely. The moral to the story is, if you're on the other side, or if you go anywhere nowadays, the shit just ain't fun no more. You can't go have a good time, knock a few bad ones, throw a few shots back. It's hard to do that. You got to pull up to spots like restaurant bar type spots, karaoke machines and shit. You can't go to a club that's popping to go see a guy like Philthy Rich or E40 or any of these guys. If you think there's going to be friction now, a motherfucker will pull up anywhere. I went to go see E40 just a while back. I ain't going to lie, man. I'd rather go to a fucking Jodeci concert, but because, man, them Africana, they hit different. I'm telling you. I done had a few just last week. I was mind blown, right? But I'm telling you right now, let me get off that Beyonce shit and get back to Philthy Rich. So anyways, when you try to go to a spot, Holmes, and I'm being serio, when you try to go to a spot and you could wiggle if you sit there and if you do some cowardice acts and if you act like you ain't what you are, but if you're on the other side, man, or you're just trying to have a good time and not be involved in that gangbanging shit, if vatos walk in and they want to press the issue, they're going to press the issue, man. And it's up to you to defend yourself and stand your ground, or to be nervous like a motherfucker and bitch up, right? It's totally, whatever you choose to do as a man, you have to think about your family, you have to think about your job, you have to think about a lot of other things rather than just thinking about impressing these bitches and still getting beat up anyways. It's just how it is. Anyways, for those that are going to places, man, that are trying to wiggle, that are active, but they're not, but they're kind of, but they still think they are, but they're on YouTube trying to front, be aware, man, vatos will press up. Nowadays, man, you're not getting away, Holmes. It's like a murder investigation, bro. One eyelash and you're a wrap. You can't get away, man. If you're a man and have any fucking type of realness about you and hold any merit to your name, doesn't matter if you're active or non-active or you fell off or you fucking chose to step back or you got whacked or removed or whatever, Holmes. You're a man at the end of the day. And how you conduct yourself in a professionalism in a respectful manner is the way you're going to get treated in most aspects. I went to Vegas a while back with the homies. And I told the story. We walked in that motherfucker, a nice club called the Mango Tango. We were getting our bachata on. What is that? Bachata club? The bachata was going down. There was hella chick. 2 fingers for the wind blowing, right? Anyways, we were going to have a grand old time, but as we walked in, there was a gang of Southsiders or Sureños, homes, looking at us. It was just me and 2 other homies, the Sanjo. And so as we walk in, we go up on the Tansania VIP, bottle service. You know what I mean? We're trying to live our best life. So as we're up there, we see these vatos they keep looking at. They got a gang of chicks. I'm already looking at 2 of their chicks, not 1, but 2, that, you know what I mean, are looking at me. So we're locking eyes, yet the vatos that they're with are also locking eyes. There's a lot of eyes to be locked. And I'm not with that vatalization shit. You know what I mean? I'm over here. So my homeboy's a G, bro. Very respectful person. Knows what time it is, man. Is laced right. He's like, look, I'm going to get at these vatos in a righteous fashion. So he actually orders 2 buckets of beers, Modelos. Goes down and is like, hey, bro, what's up? This is where we're from. We're from Northern California, homie. We're just trying to have a good time. The vatos like, we're from Orange County. Yes, that's right, homie. Mucho gusto. Nice to meet you. You know, it is what it is, man. We're not here on no bullshit. But at the same time, you know, we're just trying to, what's her name? Oh, Erica? That's right, right? We're just trying to do our thing. And here's roses for the ladies and modelos for the hombres. What's happening? All love, respect, homes. Hey, we all had a fucking blast that night. There was Sureños in that motherfucker like, ain't nothing like them summer nights. And we were over there, like, I just kicked it at home, homie. Polished up the chrome, called the Rook on the phone. Northern Cali's in a zone, right? And it just was what it was. With that being said, I got stomped out at a Philthy Rich concert. Got my head fucked up, right? Ain't never going to be the same again. I don't even like listening to Philthy Rich songs after that. You know, I'm just saying, though. And that's just what it'd be like. With that being said, I hope that you enjoyed the story. It's all facts. It's all real. It's all going to be what it is, man. Don't go trying to front like you're active, man. Just be a man and take that fade, man, and take that fight. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, bro. And that's just what it is. With that being said, move smooth with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming to you. And remember, at the end of each and every day, it's all about how you conduct yourself as a man rather than as a young boy trying to play a fucking role for everyone. Strangers. So this guy, I need all of you as I can get. I'm active again. Again? Stop it. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Be more man than them. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to struggle and strive and be funny and do what I do and have charisma and have bad chicks, man. Thinking about my lady as we speak. You know what it is. The gun. Bang, bang.